Look, it was a tough game. It was always going to be hard because we had a very light February. We had a couple of fixtures early in the month that we were quite convincing with the victories there, and then obviously had a break weekend and Chingford didn't manage to make it over to us. So it was always going to be hard going down to Eton Manor. They're a good side. We were rusty, and I thought we would be rusty. So we did well to come away with the win, to be honest. Yeah, look, I think Southend are the form team at the moment. They've been getting some big victories. They got a good win over Sudbury at Sudbury, so they're obviously on a roll. So they're going to be coming here very confident and try and spoil our party. Basically, it's Gregor's 200th cap at the weekend. That's the second one this season. So we're looking to celebrate, and we're looking to put on a big performance and make sure we win. And make it a special day for Gregors, but I think Southend will be coming here looking to spoil that party. So we're going to have to be good. We're going to have to be really good. Yeah, look, Gregors has been at the club since he was a kid. Like he's like Shingai. They're both pieces of the same pod in the sense that they are club men through and through. Absolutely committed to the club. They've been through the highs when the club was up in the national leagues. They've been through the lows where they've been getting beaten week in week out. But they're here all the time training. They're all the time putting in. They lead well. Gregors leads by example. He's the kind of player that is follow me on the pitch, and he puts big shots on, scrummages well, looks to get involved in play as much as possible. So it's great to see him get 200 caps, and the boys will be right behind him and wanting to see him have a really special day.
Mentioning Gregors, is he in the team this week? Can we go through the team list?
Yeah, he is. So he's starting at Loosehead. And then Miles and the two Miles, so Miles Uppets and Miles Anderson will be the other two front rowers. Jordan's back this week, which is good. We lacked a little bit of weight in the second row without him last week, so him and Dave will pack down in the row. That frees us up for a bit more of a mobile back row, so we've got Warwick, Mike and Harry in the back row, so a lot of mobility there. Good ball players. We can use them in the wide channels as well as in the middle of the field, so that'll give us a few more options with some link plays between forwards and backs. Charlie and TJ, 9 and 10, nice and consistent. Unfortunately, Louis Tang rolled his ankle last week, so we're going to rest him this week so that he doesn't do more damage to it, which means Will Tyrrell, who came on last week and did a very good job, will jump on the wing. Lewis and Jack in the centre, so the centre combination again nice and consistent, and then Shins and Gill 14 and 15, so a lot of consistency through the squad. Couple of changes enforced by injuries and people being away, but it's a good squad. Bench wise, we've got Danny Barber coming off the bench this time, and he'll bring a bit of fizz when he comes on. Jamie Bezic coming back from a long-term injury. Very experienced player, been around the club a long time, played the national leagues with the boys, so he'll bring a lot of experience on. Hopefully some settlers in the second half when we need to grind things out, and then a little bit TBC on the last bench spot, depending on training tonight and fitness tests and stuff like that. So it could potentially be one of two or three players. So.
Keep an eye on Instagram.
Keep an eye on Insta. One of those could be Grant Anderson, so it'll be the first time the three Anderson brothers have suited and booted up and played together in a long time. But Grant again, lots of injury troubles, but he's fit at the moment. Let's see if he gets through training. It's going to be a big day. I think we've got 200 people in for lunch. So, that's a massive lunch. There's 200 people here already, let alone all the other supporters that are going to come up. Obviously, people will be up here to support Gregors on his day because he has been around the club so long. So we'll see hopefully a lot of the Minion youth up here, parents bringing the kids up. People like getting behind the Peacocks at the moment. It's a good atmosphere down here. The boys are playing good rugby. So it's going to be a big day. Yeah, it's just rock up. There's no charge at the gate. So just come on in and watch some good rugby and have a drink or two and maybe a bite to eat. So, fingers crossed the weather gods are kind.
Fingers crossed. Get down early if you want a seat as well. It's gonna be
Yeah,
packed
I
out,
think the
isn't it?
seats will be packed out for sure. Yeah. There's a VIP do upstairs, so it will be. It's going to be heaving and hopefully successful.
Fingers crossed.